Crystal. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
Are we live?
Let me see.
Okay.
Soon
I
find
think so.
out.
Oh, it says live on my end on the top.
Okay.
I think we are.
All right. Let me see here.
There we go. Okay.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Are we live?
Yeah, let me
see.
let me
Okay.
it's doing it at the same time. So I'm gonna mute that. I'm gonna go from
Okay.
to live chat. And Lise D
Hi, Lise.
wins the complete
Woo!
shop overall. Yay!
Yay, that's
So,
awesome.
Please connect with me at Elisa at AtlantisScalar.com. And we've got the lovely Courtney Dillon at CourtneyDillon.com.
Hi, everyone. How are you today? How are you doing, Elisa?
I am doing great. And you get 4 days off. Yoo-hoo! You so deserve it.
Thank you. Yeah, we're going to have fun 4th of July, hang out. It'll be good.
Awesome.
Yeah. So,
by the way, people, I think Courtney so deserves this. I mean, she has been working her, you know what, off. Hi, Eric. I want to say that to you.
hi, Mama.
Hi,
Hi, Mama. He's ready
Okay.
to talk, it sounds like.
You want to go ahead and get into it?
Sure.
All right, let's see here.
Okay.
Elizabeth from Rochester, New York. Can you tell me a little bit about one of my guides and how I can communicate with them more clearly?
She has a guide named Erica. And how can she communicate with you? So I hear the words learn to listen. And when I ask her what that means, she is, so one, kind of reach out and just like imagine that you're just having a conversation as if you're having a conversation, easy.
Yeah.
And so there's a process in kind of learning how to quiet her mind a little bit that will be helpful. So there's lots of ways to do that, but that's the best thing for her right now.
Okay. Stephanie Clark wants to know the past life that most influenced her current one.
This is a very popular question after you ask it every time.
I love it.
Okay, hold on. Stephanie, 1 second.
Stephanie Clark, yeah.
Okay. Yes, them, Stephanie. She is she an artist or a writer? Do we know anything about her? Do you know her?
No.
She is writing in it looks like a journal, but I'm feeling like it's a book in a past life. They're showing me she is a female. And it looks like she was writing something very important. So I don't know if the reason they're showing me this could be something like, it would be helpful if I was talking to her, but I'm not. So could be something like time to reconnect with your creativity. Time to bring some of, in whatever way. So when we have kind of creative impulses as a soul, they don't go away from lifetime to lifetime typically.
Oh yeah, no.
So they just, and sometimes we want to nurture them in different ways. So reconnect with your creativity in lifetime. They're saying that was a significant life, and it was in Norway, actually.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I can't believe
it. Is it your husband in Norway?
Yeah. Well, he came back.
Oh, he's back. Okay.
Ugh, I can't believe I forgot to record, but I think it already records on YouTube, so I don't think it's a big problem. But
okay.
But obviously I am. I knew I would forget something.
Well, it said recording as soon as we said live. So I think it probably already did it.
Yes. Awesome.
Yeah. So
all right. By the way, people, before we take another question, I want to let you know we're holding a 2-week-long video contest. Obviously, I forgot to push record, so I don't want to forget this too. Anyway, the first 10 to give me a video testimonial will get a $100 coupon. And everybody
that's a lot off.
A $50 coupon. So take advantage of it, people. Just email me. It can be short, like 5 minutes, 6 minutes. Horizontal if you're using this. Good lighting.
They just say how Atlantis Scalar work has helped them change them.
Right. Anything. Yeah. There are video testimonials on the Atlantis Scalar YouTube channel, so you can look at some of those to get an idea. And just email me that at Elisa at AtlantisScalar.com. Okay, so I could done.
Okay,
Now I
you
don't
didn't
have to
forget that.
remember anymore.
All right. I know, I forget. Usually when I'm on camera, I forget everything I was supposed to say.
I do too. All right, Nina S. Can
Hi,
you tell
Nina.
me? Well, she has a lot of trouble falling asleep in the last few months. What's going on? And how can she?
First thing I hear is there's an emotional component to this, anxiety. There's a lot of anxiety. So for her right now, some tools and techniques to calm your nervous system. Calm your nervous system to help you get out of, like, she's sort of like in a little bit like fight or flight, you know?
Oh.
Yeah. So calming your nervous system. There's lots of books out on that now, but just a couple of techniques to just take it down a little bit.
Like there's something called something Tame the Tiger or something like that.
Yeah, that's the Peter Levine
there we
work,
go.
Right? That's really helpful work. There's a woman that's called the holistic psychologist, I think, and she's doing a lot of work on the nervous system right now. So her work is pretty good. So
is that something you can help her with? Releasing?
Yeah, I could. I would just Google some techniques, or even tapping, like tapping for anxiety
EFT,
would be
emotional freedom technique.
Yeah, that could be really, really helpful. I use tapping for myself because, we all got stuff that we're working on. So
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
All right. Claudia wants to know any messages from Brett H.
He says he hasn't forgotten about her. He's kind of funny. He's saying it as a joke. He's not forgetting about her. He's doing just fine. Just fine. It feels like Brett left suddenly. Like it feels like he had a sudden departure of some kind. And he just says he hasn't forgotten about everybody. He's busy. I also see music notes, like floating through the air. So it feels like he either really likes music or plays an instrument, but he's not showing me. So we'll just leave it at that. But he's listening to music on the other side.
All right. William Castro wants to know when his scalar session is going to kick in. Sometimes it takes a while, and sometimes you have to peel the onion and do it.
I hear it already. Eric says it already is. It's just he's seeing subtle effects at first. So sometimes things are subtle.
Yeah.
Try to notice some positive changes in the last month. Like make a list. That might be helpful for him, because there are some he's just overlooking them.
Would it help to watch some of the to get inspired by some of the video testimonials, you think?
Eric says yes.
So, is this a situation where it's an onion peeling, where some people have so much trapped emotion, I'm not saying he does, that it takes a couple of passes, like it takes a couple of rounds of antibiotics to get rid of really bad staph infection.
I would agree with that about the onion, because I'm seeing it. He's working through a lot right now, and he's doing it. He's doing really well. Like because Eric wants to be careful to make sure that he's giving himself credit for what he's taking charge. He's like, I'm going to heal myself. I'm going to do this. Good. But it feels like it's slow and that he's not getting anywhere. That's just not true. But I agree with the onion analogy.
All right. So Lisa D, our winner from Nova Scotia. Again,
I think she writes in. She's here every time.
Yeah, she's here a lot.
She's dedicated.
Yes,
love it.
I do. I feel like my guides misled me. I'll tell you a funny story about misled. Okay, that word. My eldest daughter, Christina, is an avid reader. And it was not until middle high school that she realized that misled was not misled. Like, oh, I got misled again. She thought it was misled. Anyway, it's funny.
That's cute.
I like that. Repeat this. Anyway, so Lisa from Nova Scotia feels like her guides misled her regarding someone I recently met. And now I feel disconnected from those guides and my intuition. Any advice or messages? How often would a guide misle you, really? So
here's what I don't know the situation, so I'm not going to comment on it. But what I'm hearing from Eric is we have to learn to carefully discern when we feel like it's our intuition, but it's kind of like what we want to hear.
Yeah. Hopeful thinking. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes, and this is tricky. This is hard. I've done it myself. Sometimes we'll be like, you want to believe something about a person, or you want it to be true. So you'll think, oh yeah, I'm getting this. I'm getting this.
Yeah.
So he's saying to learn to more, he's talking about reading energy, learning to like kind of feel into the energy of someone, and that will give you more clear yes or no.
And you can
Does that make
practice
sense?
talking to your higher self. And I've said this before, like first do yes or no questions that are like, my hair is purple or whatever, and an obvious yes, an obvious no. And you can feel in your energy. Like for me, and I've said this before, I know I'm boring you. It feels like something is moving up and down in my pranic tube in the center of my body. And then when it's a no, it goes side to side.
And so yeah, you have to kind of learn your personal signals. So this is for everybody. So this is worth mentioning.
Yeah.
Because we all have personal signals. For me, a no kind of is like closing down or clamping. And I'm just like, it feels heavy. A yes, there's more expansion or opening. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
So everybody practice and see what sensations you get in your energy, in your physical body too.
We will, and we get some. That's the thing. We get so shut out from our bodies. We don't have to. We have so much available, but we kind of shut off. So
I know.
Anyway,
I'm guilty of that. All right, Sally Jeffries from Birmingham, United Kingdom. Hi, Sally. She wants to get a message from anybody. Maybe her grand Molly, Ettrich, ETTRITCH.
Okay, so the first image when she started talking about Molly was like this really beautiful hill. She's carrying like a knapsack or something, like you know what I'm talking about? Those old style, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, right.
And she's walking up this hill. Let me ask her what it means. Oh, she feels at peace and at home now. She feels at peace and at home.
Any advice for your granddaughter, Molly? Yeah,
and it looks like the same image, but that she is on the right path. She needs to learn to trust herself a little more. Trust herself. Okay.
All right. Nicole C. I know who this is. What do I need to hear right now?
That you are although this is Eric, although circumstances are difficult, you are exactly where you need to be for your learning.
Okay. Anything else needs to do from the practical?
It gets easier around September. Things start to move again. There's this feeling of like static or stuck, or she feels maybe stuck, something like that. It could be several different options here. But he's showing me in the fall, it's like almost like that didn't happen. When we're going through something really hard and it seems like it's taking forever, or we want something to show up and it's just, when is this thing going to show up? Like seriously, this is right. And then it shows up and we kind of forget how much lead up there was to that.
I know. And
we're like, it's here.
It's like deadly sword, dagger, just hanging over you, and all of a sudden it's cut, thrown away, and like forget that it was even there.
Exactly. So it will be. He's showing me it will be like that. It'll kind of start. Everything's going to start to move again, and she'll be like, "Oh, did that even happen?" So
awesome. Patty Zolinska, her little puppy Nico transitioned at the end of last year. Is her baby happy and okay over there? Patty Zolinska, and the dog is Nico.
Yes, Nico's good. I see 2 dogs, so I don't know if she has another dog over there. I'm sensing there's another dog that Nico's with. That's maybe another pet that she had that transitioned. I also see there's like a favorite rope toy, or something.
Oh yeah.
Like those my dog likes to play, she like, you pull it and she growls.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
know the
Oh.
knots at the end.
Oh, she just loves that thing.
Oh, God.
I'm seeing one of those. She is
Nico.
I'm sorry. He feels like he transitioned too soon. I don't think it was, he's feeling like something like it was an accident. He meant to stay around.
Oh, will he come back into her life?
Yes, in another form. I'm seeing a cat. Have you ever thought about having a cat?
Oh,
because I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Eva H. Can I please have a message from Eric about my health? And then it says Monet, but I'm not sure.
There's a lot of struggle around of just a ton of health problems right now. There is hope on the other side. He wants her. I feel like she's taking action, like trying to see doctors and do like take direct action in that way. But she feels like she's spinning her wheels and doesn't have a lot of clarity on it. One, trust that you will find the right person to help you. And two, he wants her to work with some of the emotions that are starting to clear, because there is an emotional component to what created some
like
of
trapped
these
emotions.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So I think you could probably help her with that too.
Yeah. How about her son?
Can I have his first name?
Robert, Richard, can't remember. Robert, I think. Dickerson.
What is the question about Robert?
Well, he's had how's his health? He went through a rough time.
I'm hearing getting better, but geez, was he in the hospital?
Oh yeah, a long time. Well,
yeah.
Eva, can you please email me about your health issues and also update me on your son? I would appreciate that.
I feel like he's getting a little bit better, but he's been through a lot.
Oh, Lisa Smith, any messages on my spiritual growth?
Eric is really amazed at how far she's come. She has taken the bull by the horns about her spiritual growth. She's like, I am going to really focus on this and focus on developing myself and kind of getting to know who I am.
That's
she's done that, and it feels really positive. She's made and her spiritual growth, it's going to continue to, he says, reap rewards. And there's going to be a lot of, I feel, positive changes she's going to make in her life as a result. So not always easy, but necessary. So they're still coming.
Yeah. All right. Angie K wants to know what Eric thinks about Skinwalker Ranch. Let me see. I can't remember what that was. She talked to me about it. Skinwalker.
What I
Ranch.
I think he needs to know. Is there a question or?
Hang on.
Okay. You'll figure it out.
Okay, we'll go to the next question while this is loading.
Okay.
Diana Carrillo wants to know why she can't see spirit yet.
She can, but she needs to trust that she needs to trust herself a little more. And he wants her to widen her definition of what it means to, quote, see spirit, if that makes sense. He widen that definition. Like sometimes we'll get signs and symbols, and that is also seeing spirit.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because she kind of thinks of seeing spirit as just, I can see spirits in front of me kind of thing. But he wants her to expand the definition of what that means. Okay.
All right. Now back to Angie's question about Skinwalker Ranch. This is in Utah, this place where it's dubbed the UFO Ranch because there's this 50-year history of odd events like mutilated cattle, sighting of unidentified flying objects or orbs, large animals with piercing red eyes that that they say were unscathed when hit by bullets, just a bunch of paranormal stuff.
Mhm. So
Um,
what, so what's,
so
what
if-
is the
what do you
question?
think about that, Eric? Is that really real? Is the reputation real? What's going
Well,
on there?
Yeah, so he says, there is a pattern here. Yes, it is real. It's next to, I don't understand this. I don't understand this image, but there's some type of energy there.
Oh, yeah.
that-
This borders a Ute Indian reservation.
Oh, okay, that's what it is. He's showing me that, and I didn't understand what he was talking about. That particular energy is like a very high frequency or high, high frequency. And so
Okay.
it's kind of like attracting a lot of attention from,
Interesting. Okay.
galactic attention. So yes, it is true.
Ooh. Okay, Marie.
I had to look into that. That's kind of
That's
cool.
cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
I'm going to have a session on it.
Yeah.
Maria Andrea Hernandez Gal, I love saying her name. I really have trouble trusting myself and overcoming my insecurity. Why is that? And what could help me?
It's childhood, and I get age 7.
Okay.
So you just think about if there's anything that happened around that time,
Mhm.
and working with your inner child. The point at which you were taught not to trust yourself, not to believe in yourself, not to trust that your intuition, because we're all, I mean, not everyone, some people have, people that don't do this, but most of us at some point along our childhood are told that's not true.
Oh, yeah.
That didn't happen, or unicorns aren't purple, or whatever. I mean,
Of course they are.
yeah, people are well-meaning often, but they'll say,
Yeah.
"Oh, that imaginary friend doesn't exist," or
Was
right?
she benefit so she would benefit by inner child work?
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Inner
just
child work.
people.
Just
So
kind of
because I know that Kim Voight used to do that. I don't know if she does still.
I do that in more like a session where we go to like a soul retrieval, and we kind of, well, I help people do, well, this is what they taught me to do, but you help kind of like whatever energy is still in your field from that age or that particular belief begins to leave. And then we call back your energy from whatever age you lost it. Because we often leave and scatter, and you do this in a different way, right? But we scatter our energy when things happen. So
that's true.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Christina Mango. She says, hi, everyone. Hope everyone is well. Thank
Hi,
you.
Christina.
You're
Thank
well
you.
too. So Stacy A.
Oh, there's no question. Okay. She's just
No.
Oh,
From
that's
South
nice.
Carolina. Who is my main spirit guide and any messages?
Alec. He said angel. Hi.
Oh, wow.
He's got blue, like a dark blue around him. That's my sign and symbol from spirit of first ray, angel. First ray is all about power and kind of like our inner warrior and our power and authority. So he feels like he's around you because he's been with you for a while, but you're also stepping into your own personal power in some way. So he can help you with that.
That's cool. Is this one of the Rainbow Ray Guardians of Light? Or is it something different?
Rainbow Ray Guardians of Light. I hear no. It's just like the Ray, Alice Bailey wrote about this, the esoteric writer a long time ago, but it's basically like the different rays will incarnate on. We have one primary ray. So
all right, Dave K. Will I meet my future wife? And he is in California.
Dave K. Yes. I get a strong yes, but he's got to there's some fear, dating in the modern world can bring up fear. I understand that. But it's almost like fear is standing in the way a little bit. So be with it, befriend it, find out why it's there. What can you do to move it so that you can get on the other side of this fear, so that you can allow this wife to come in? And yes, I agree. She's coming.
And love yourself. know that you are so worthy of love, because each and every one of you listening, you're whole and part of God. Okay. I mean, how
Eric's
much more
saying,
perfect can you get?
Eric's saying there was like something about being burned. I see a hot stove. And so it could be an experience of the past.
Yeah.
And it really burned him. He feels kind of like pain from that. And I get it. But if there's work you need to do to kind of put that in release it. So that's
all right. Aminda L. Hi, everyone. I would like to know why I don't feel the effects from the scalar work that I got 4 months ago. What am I doing not to let it flow through? And this might be so frustrating there's not very many people that never have success with it. And it must be frustrating because they're looking at these amazing video testimonials saying, I felt this. So what's going on?
Amanda is her name?
Aminda, Amenda, last initial L.
There is something emotionally, no, not emotionally, excuse me, I'm wrong. It's a belief system. Everything works for others, but not for me, something along those lines. It's pretty strong. So Eric wants her, not me, Eric wants her to question that belief. Like, there's kind of like this idea that everybody gets good things in life except for me, or everything, it works for other people except for me, something along those lines.
I was looking at your history, and I don't know, Amanda, did we do the main service on you? Because I see that 4 months ago you had the mediumship bundle, but without the main service, maybe that's part of the problem. But I don't know. You might have had it. It's just not. I can't find it in the list of orders. So let me know if you haven't had that. All right, Elena Lazarova. Hello, ladies. Who are my spirit guides? And do they have a message for me? And is Eric one of them?
Yes. He always shows me, I don't know if this is like he does this for everybody, but one of his signs and symbols for me, for people that he works with, is he flips on the lights real fast, like as a joke or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. That's just a sign. I mean, I start to translate different signs, but yes, Eric's with you, and I'm seeing a grandmother figure step forward. It feels like it's your mom's mom, and she has taken also on the role of your guide in this lifetime.
Do either Eric or the great grandmother have any messages for her, Elena?
Yes, Eric does.
Oh.
He wants her to spend some time getting like quiet just with herself every day. So where she can kind of have time to pause and reflect and think. It doesn't feel that easy because it feels like there's a lot of people around her always. But the more that she can just even just 10 minutes, she steps back, she takes a minute, kind of reflects. And I see a journal too. I don't know if she journals, but I also see one.
Should.
Yeah, something like that. So, okay.
All right. Cassandra F wants to know any messages from spirit guides. That's a popular question today.
Everybody wants to talk their spirit guides. Okay, very loud. Whoever just said this, it's coming. I don't know what it is. I don't think I'm supposed to know. It's coming. She, I think, must know what that means. She's been asking for something. I don't know what it is. They won't tell me. They won't tell me.
It's coming already.
It's coming. It's coming.
Well, that's good.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Sweetly Morbid Bear. Now, I don't have a name, so you might not be able to help.
Hard, but so we'll see.
What energy work do I need before they said no scalar? I don't know.
Okay. I'd like the first name on that one because it's very hard to, you know what I mean?
Dang it. All right. I can't imagine scalar is always a good option. Anyway, Julie Weir, W-I-E-R. I'm probably mispronouncing that. My husband, Jake, passed away February 2021. Sorry. And then my mom, Lorena Dombey, passed away 4 months later. Do either of them have a message?
Yes. Jake So I don't know if it was the mom or Jake, but somebody had cancer and it was a rough journey. I could figure this out if I was just a lot of people around, you know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But whoever that was, I'm hearing that they are better now, feeling a lot better. So because the cancer journey was like tiring, obviously long, and there's a feeling that there was some suffering at the end, and I just have a sense of peace and really a gratitude for I mean, it sounds weird to have gratitude for crossing over, but when you're in a lot of suffering and pain,
relief.
You actually can relief. Yeah. So your mom also is your mom sorry, her mom is like very loud, I think, and she's just like, I'm right here. I'm like, okay, Mom.
That's so funny.
Yeah, okay, your mom's right here, and she says, all is well, nothing to worry about. She is she's like an in charge kind of lady, so she stays really busy and she does a lot of work. She's still that way. I still feel that she's with this way. Okay, so anyway,
all right, Jesse. Sorry.
Oh, no. Okay, thank you. We're gonna tell them.
Okay. Jackie Messenger, Messinger. Eric, do you have any messages for her? Job, money, love life, whatever, anything?
She feels like everything is stuck and nothing is moving. Put one foot in front of the other. Like, what small thing can you do to chart? Like, it almost has this sense that everything is stuck, but I have no control over any of it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And we've all been there. But take back your power a little bit. What's one small thing you can do to empower your life? He says that you can control. It can be very small. You know, it can just be like, I write in my journal 10 minutes a day. I don't know. Keep showing me the journal. So some people need to start journaling. I, take care of myself. I give myself good messages. These things make a big difference over time.
Yeah. Okay.
So thank you.
All right. Sherry E. Cheri, and then E, and it's a long name. I know, Erkin, I won't say it. I was wondering if my neighbor, Vincent M. Smith, passed. I haven't seen him for a few weeks.
Okay, I'll try.
That's a tough one because you probably have so many deceased spirits.
I got a lot of around.
Yeah.
Vincent
M. Smith.
I get no.
Okay.
I don't think so. I can't guarantee that one though.
All right. That's a tough one. All right. Jessica Cox from Maryland. Let me know when I will find the right job and how, maybe.
I just heard 2 months.
Oh, okay.
What are we in? June, July, August. She's in the new job in August. How?
Is there anything she needs to do differently?
2 things. One, it's coming, but kind of like be in that flow, almost like putting your thank yous out there. As if it's thank you, universe, for this job. Thank you that, I mean, I do this kind of stuff. And I'm sure people think I'm nuts. I do it in my car so nobody can see me. So, but when I'm driving, I'm like, thank you, universe, for all my wonderful, everything.
Exactly. That's important for manifesting. Law of attraction. You got to imagine yourself walking in the first day, being greeted by your co-workers and just,
it works. It works.
Paycheck.
Yeah. Exactly.
Really, getting the smells and the sights and the
he also shows me a pair of work shoes, heels, and he might not wear heels, but you get the idea. He's showing me to dust that off, get ready. Right. Okay. Second thing is, it looks like there's it might be a posting on a job site. So just be checking those.
Okay.
I'm feeling, because he's on the computer showing me. Right. So, okay.
Stacy Rail, what is my guide's name? No, what is my guide's name? And do they have any messages for me? And her last name is Raill, Stacy.
Jameson isn't that a whiskey? That's her,
Oh,
also
yeah.
her guide. I had a boyfriend in college who used to drink Jameson, so I know that. Let's see. He says he loves her and that he is happy with her progress. So she's, I think, doing a lot of work on herself.
Oh,
Think-
nice. Any advice from Jameson?
To continue, so I see a lot of books. I think she's doing like reading and self-discovery. He wants her to continue on this path because a lot of she's having a lot of like, and it could be audiobooks too. It might not be literal, but
Okay.
she's having a lot of like aha moments, like, oh, that's me, you know? So keep doing that.
All right. And have
All
a
right.
Jameson neat
Yeah.
soda back.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice on the side. I'm kidding.
It's funny. I was like, it just brought me back all of a
I
sudden.
bet.
Yeah.
All right, Maureen from France. Apart from Eric, can you tell me one of my guides' names, please? This is all about the guides.
I know they're like, okay, so this is Maureen. Let me ask Maureen's guide to step, or primary guide to step forward.
Okay.
Huh. I see a like like an indigenous native man. He's not telling me his name, but he feels very connected with plants and the spirit world. So I don't know if she has any shamanic interests or like what she does for a living, but if you feel interested in this way, in some way, it would be a good thing for you to study because, or if you might have already done it, because
Yeah.
you've got a lot of support in this area.
Interesting. Maybe he can't say his name because it's one of those that does pops and whistles. Okay. I did a very bad imitation of that language, but
Okay. But we got the idea.
yeah, right. Okay. Linda Lou wants to know if there are any messages for her regarding her work.
So you don't have to take the hook. And by that, I mean, he means Eric means, there's a lot of like negativity or gossip or it just doesn't feel good. You know, doesn't feel great, but there's a lot of people like, and I'm not saying she's doing anything. There's a lot of people like kind of trying to draw others in and like get them on their side. And then this person's bad and, you know, that kind of crap.
Right.
Which, yes. Ugh, is right. So
Ignore it.
Just he's showing me stay in your own lane. Don't, it's like a hook because they're trying to hook you in. You know what I mean? So yeah, don't do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Elizabeth Clayland, Lizzie from Australia. Hi, lovelies. Any messages from Eric for me? She just posted an amazing video testimonial. Super good.
Eric wants her to have fun right now. This is funny advice, but he's saying, don't forget to have fun. That's good advice, actually. Because we kind of a lot of us forget.
And what kind of fun would you like her to have, Lizzie? Can you go play with her?
Yeah.
Play with her. Play with Lizzie.
I think it's about getting outside, being creative. I mean, it's winter there, right? So can you get outside now? But anyway, being creative, like anything that makes you feel creative and excited. That's what it is. Anything.
Okay.
Can be anything. Yeah.
All right. Christina Rangel.
Hi, Christina.
With a CH. Hi there. Am I developing my psychic abilities? You probably know I feel like you know the answer.
That's what he said. At the same time.
Wow.
He's like mother, like son. Literally the same words, like literally at the same second.
Wow.
It came out of your mouth. I was like, whoa. Okay. I think you picked up on that. Yes. Is the answer. She knows.
Okay.
It doesn't feel as strong, whatever this means, as she'd like it to be.
Yeah.
Her abilities, she feels like they're still blocked or not happening. Well, two things. One, you got to learn to trust yourself a little bit more. because the psychic, what comes through psychically will, and at least you probably agree with this, it doesn't feel as tangible as like if we see something or hear something.
Of course not.
It feels, you have to kind of get used to this way in which it feels a little made up. I don't know if that makes sense.
Like you have to distinguish, is this my thought or is it coming from outside, from elsewhere? And that is really hard because you can even hear it as your own voice sometimes. So, but sometimes it comes from a different place. For me, like Eric, he comes in right here behind my right ear.
Does he?
Yeah.
I hear him in my right ear, but I always feel him on the left, which is funny. I don't know. Yeah, he's always like right here, but then I feel here.
Like goosebumps usually on my left side with him too.
That's interesting. I was asking Veronica one time, and I think she hears him on her right too. So
okay,
interesting. Yeah.
So, any other advice?
Yes. Trusting. I see a little like keeping a diary or notes of what you receive, because you're going to begin to see patterns. Patterns, like there's patterns to this that you aren't necessarily recognizing, and have a little more fun with it. I know that's a silly thing, but if you can lighten up, it becomes easier.
Yeah. All right. Essie Moore would like to know, and she's from New Jersey, would like to know her purpose in life. Just a small question.
He says, how long do we have? There's a purpose around serving like groups of people. So it feels like there's a big mission here around service. Now, service can be lots of different forms. I even see a group of children. I don't know if you've ever felt called or felt wanting to work with children, but that could be a really good fit for you if you do. So
awesome.
There you go.
Sorry, book staff. Oh my gosh, I remember her from the early Atlantis Scalar days. And she says, first life I've made, but then I see drop down a little bit. And she asks, can you tell me where my highest potential lies? And then I'll get the others in between that thread.
Okay. Where
her highest potential.
I'm laughing because Eric said no pressure or anything. Okay. Where does her highest potential lie? He simply says in learning to hear the voice of her spirit and trust her intuition. So I know that's kind of vague, but that's what I hear. So there you go.
Where's her highest potential? What is Sari's gift? What is her main gift? Or one of them?
What is this? I feel that she is really good on knowing what others are thinking or feeling somehow. Like there's maybe an empathic gift or a gift of listening really intently. Others feel heard and seen and understood.
Wow, that's really a really good gift.
Yeah, it's actually, there are some people that I've maybe said something similar to, and they'll be like, oh, well, that's not that great. And I'm like, actually, look at how many people in the world actually really listen. Think about that.
Very few.
Right? And so it's a very powerful gift. So there you go.
D. King wants to know if Scott, her husband from Texas, will start getting orders for his business for the production as he would like to get for years. And if so, when?
Yes, but there's something wrong with the business feels, what's the word? Maybe it's, I don't mean to be rude. I'm not trying to be disorganized somehow. Okay. Something needs to be put in order or cleaned up, if that makes sense.
Will that take outside help, maybe?
I hear no, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's a well-oiled machine right now. And again, these are metaphor. It's hard sometimes when I'm doing it like this, because I would be like, well, ask a couple of questions and I would understand more. But what I can say is something needs to be put in order a little bit. So maybe just tell them to
session with you could, Might help.
That might help. Or just look at your business. Tell him to look at his business and it's like, what feels disorganized? What feels like it needs to put in running order? I'm doing the same thing. I'm having somebody even just help me organize my Dropbox. I know it sounds silly, but when we're disorganized, things don't run as well.
I know it's like an energetic block in this energy.
Totally. Right. And it's not one of my gifts.
No, not one of mine either.
Yeah.
Right, Monica H from Edmonton. What
Hi, Monica.
my guides want me to know?
So things have felt really difficult, I think, for about 2 years, something with 2 years, the number 2. The clouds are starting to part now. I'm just seeing pictures, so I'm just translating them. And she begins to walk in a new meadow with the sun streaming on her. And she feels it's going to feel really nice. A good change, a change for the positive is on its way. There you go. Finally. Got it.
All right, Ileana. Oh, sorry.
Hold on, because it's almost over. Whatever has been ongoing.
That's awesome. A little light at the end of the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this Ileana, her handle is Lily and then VAL. I have polycystic ovarian syndrome. Will these service the weight optimization help with weight loss? Or does she need a specific custom like for polycystic ovary syndrome?
So I'm sorry, I'm trying to understand. So she's wanting to lose weight and she has polycystic, or
she
what
has
is the question?
Polycystic ovarian ovary system syndrome, and that can cause weight gain and some.
I understand. Okay.
So how do we approach this?
Good question.
Look up low dose naltrexone for this too. I don't know I think it does work for that, and it's cheap.
Let me ask Eric.
A custom service, scalar service for polycystic ovarian syndrome, weight optimization.
This feels okay. Eric is saying that this feels more like a custom service, but the custom service will help her with her weight as well.
So basically, custom will take care of polycystic ovary.
Yes, but that will help
all in one clump.
You got it. Yes. Okay.
Well, that's gonna be a long script. Ooh, baby. Okay, Julie Ramos. Hi, Julie Ramos from San Diego. My jewelry business did pick up, like you and Eric said.
Oh yeah, good.
She's using dowsing rods. Are they working? Sorry, Stacy Real, but I think we already answered a question for you, so I'm skipping you. But
okay. Well, so her question is: whatever she's doing with the dowsing rods? Yeah, they're really working. Good work. She's changed all of that around.
Oh my God.
Man, it's so like powerful. Where did she learn this? I'm really impressed with her skills. That's cool. Yeah, it's awesome. Good for her.
So cool.
Keep going.
Okay. Allie Rhodes. Hi, everyone. What are the karmic lessons for my relationship with my mother? Oh, thank you from Victoria, Australia. Allie Rhodes, RHODES.
The karmic lessons. There is a lesson around being true to yourself, even if she does not understand you, see, or know you. So there's like a personal power lesson here. Because sometimes even people we're related to can't really see us, or they're incapable of seeing the true us, and so there's a lesson, it's a very challenging relationship, but just to know you can still be your true self. I might not be saying this exactly right, but even if she doesn't understand who you are, you know what I mean? Despite that, you can still be who you came here to be. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Yeah. I can't talk today. I'm sorry.
You're doing a great job.
Oh, okay.
What other advice besides being her authentic self around her mom? Anything else?
Well, pick your battles, because she's like incapable of understanding or hearing, but also
having a disability almost,
Yeah, exactly.
Feel compassion for her.
Yeah, that it will come with time, because I don't feel like she's there yet, and that's okay. Sometimes we have these really hard relationships that we struggle with, right?
Oh yeah.
So
okay. Taylor Scheffler from Salida, Colorado here. What job would I be best at? Love you guys. We love you too.
Okay. I see something around seeing the bigger picture. There's an organizational piece. Like, I feel like she's really good at organization, or like getting stuff in order, or seeing the bigger picture. It could be project management. It could be, you
Talk to
know,
Scott King.
yeah, something around like seeing, I don't know, maybe she can help me. No, just kidding. But like, there's a lot of moving parts and you don't know how to organize it in her, you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
She's good at that. Like, she can see all that and be like, this needs to go first, and then this, and then we do this, and then we do this.
Like a project coordinator, project. That's what my son does.
Yeah.
Project manager.
And you have to have a really certain type of brain for it, which I don't have, but I think she does.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
Good for her. Yeah.
Marilyn Hoffman wants to know if she's moving to Washington next March.
Marilyn. Yes.
Ooh.
Very clearly.
Colleen McEachern, when does Eric see me retiring? I'm never going to retire.
2 years.
Oh, okay. Hope that's a good answer for you. Sue Scribner, she's getting her first grandchild due in August.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. Am I correct in thinking that my first grandchild due in August will be a little girl?
I got boy. Well,
Okay.
I'm not saying she's wrong. I don't know. Sometimes I'm wrong.
That's a real tough one.
We'll see.
50.
Okay.
Let us know, Sue. Okay.
Yeah, let me know. I might be wrong.
Yeah. Trevor K, I think the next letter is A, from Australia, is having a body code business. Well, one of my main purposes, is having a body code business, one of my main purposes this lifetime.
What's a body code business?
I don't know. Is that emotion code, Trevor? Let us know.
I guess it doesn't matter. I can look.
Okay.
Is the body code business one of Trevor's main purposes? Yeah. Whatever he's doing with that feels like he's on the right track, for sure.
Let us know what that is.
I want to know what that is. I'm just curious. Yeah.
Donna M. Eshett. Hi, ladies and Eric. What is my guardian angel's name? She's
Can you say the first name again? Sorry, I missed
Donna.
that.
Donna Eschette from Poplarville, Mississippi.
Donna has a guardian angel is what she's asking?
Yeah.
Okay. Gianna.
Oh, that's come up before. Gianna, that's a beautiful name.
Mm-hmm.
Any messages from Gianna to Donna?
Well, she's really proud of her because Donna helps a lot of people in her life. Often without, like she does it with, she's not needing recognition. She's not doing it for attention. She does it quietly. And sometimes it feels like people don't notice, but they notice, they notice how much she helps the world.
Oh, that's awesome. Who? The guardian angels? The guardian angel?
Yeah, her angel and her guides, her team. Absolutely. And her family. And it feels like she's got quite a bit of family crossed over too, but we're not going to start talking to all of them.
No.
I'm telling them.
Teresa F from Cincinnati, Ohio. Do I have a spiritual contract with my brother Craig L? What, Craig L or I? Yeah, L. Wait, his addiction. He's also from Cincinnati. His addiction issues have been overwhelming. So Teresa F, spiritual contract with brother Craig.
Yes, you absolutely have a spiritual contract with him. And this as an aside, if we find somebody in our immediate family, we generally we have a contract with them. But Eric says you do, but you're not meant to save him.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, it can be very, very painful when we have family members who are addicted to sex. So I'm not saying that callously.
No.
And I hope she can.
But sometimes you don't want to rob a soul of their spiritual lessons.
And I'm not trying to put him down, but he feels like he'll get on the right track for a little bit and then you know. So it's been really tiring is the word I hear.
Yeah. Anyway, Teresa, maybe you can let me know what is what his addiction is, or maybe as a doctor, I can, help out. I don't know. What is the main lesson in this contract, Eric, between Teresa and her brother, Craig?
Know what's yours and know what's not yours.
Okay. I like that. Lulu. Now that's the handle. I don't really have a name, but maybe this can help. Did I really have a conversation with Eric today, or am I nuts?
He says we're all a little nuts. But yes, they were talking. I see it. She's standing in her kitchen. So I think that's where she had.
Cool.
Like she's cooking and she can hear him and she's like, am I imagining this? And he's like, no, this is really happening.
Oh my God, that is so cool.
Yeah. He works with so many people. It always just amazes me. I was like, how does he have time?
I don't know. He didn't have time to do his chores when he was here. So I had a timer that went off on my Palm Pilot or whatever. And it went off and I had to holler up to say, chores, everybody come do their chores.
My daughter, if I set a timer for like 10 minutes, she'll be like, Mom, this is so long. Oh, you're like, I'm making you do 10 minutes of unloading the dishwasher.
Yeah. All right. Lori Mars, Marrs. Okay. Love you both. Wondering if my retirement strategy to use my small nest egg to buy a cheap fixer-upper to end ever-rising rent will work out for me.
Yeah, it just seemed like a good idea.
Okay. Maybe
she's
wait
smart.
for the mortgages.
Yeah, I would probably agree with that. But she's smart with investing and money and all that. She's like good at that. So I think this is a good plan for her.
Okay. Janice Link, her mom was just diagnosed, Betty Jansen in Illinois was just diagnosed with COVID. Will she be okay? Betty Jansen.
I'm your full recovery. So yes.
Yes.
There we go.
All right. Kate S. Does Ariel have a message for me? Does she help me get my kids' passports? Something very difficult in Toronto, Canada right now.
I see them on their way. Yes, it worked out. I think they got them. That the message is not related to the passport.
Okay.
Hold on.
Ariel, what do you have to say for Kate?
It's okay to give yourself a break.
Yeah. Okay.
That's that.
Good. All right, Rahisha, how will I meet my future husband? And her handle, if it helps, because she doesn't give a town or anything. Quick tarot read, but Rahisha.
It's through a friend, like friend of a friend, like somebody you know already. I feel that I'm seeing, rather, he's in your circle already. So.
Okay. Ooh.
Also about Rahisha.
Yeah.
She's good at manifesting things. Like she's pretty good. So do your magic.
All right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Good. Darlene Clem from upstate New York. Any idea of what's causing the pain where my legs meet my hips and in the back?
Legs meet your hips in the back. Her name's Darlene?
Yes. Darlene, Klemm.
Okay. I'm not diagnosing. I'm not a doctor. I see something to do with the spine.
Is it like sacroiliitis maybe? Legs meet my hips in the back and the hip bone.
I think
the leg.
Yeah. I feel like that's right.
Legs meet my hips.
Legs meet
in
my
the
hips.
back.
I hear spine. Like, well, how could that affect your spine?
Yeah.
I
need more information. You can email me.
I that's all I know. I don't know anything else. Okay.
I have fatigue. They don't give a name. Since 21, what's the cause of it and how to get rid of it? I need names and at least.
I got, at least I need a name. I mean,
and it helps to have the city or town too, guys, maybe. Olivia wants to know, why was Roe v. Wade overturned? As someone with a uterus, I feel so angry and disappointed that this happened. Now, remember, it wasn't overturned. It was just given the decision to the states. Abortions are not and will never be illegal. It just is, put down to the more local level where the citizens of each state will be able to elect state representatives and senators that will make what they do.
Why? I don't really hear. Is there something that you just did on this recently?
Well, I interviewed Jane Road Norm or something. I can't remember.
Oh, yeah, because Eric's that must be it. Because Eric, I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but Eric is showing me this, like you went in depth in this topic.
Yeah.
And so maybe tell her to look up that video.
Okay. Yeah, but it's not. I mean, the states that, you know, the liberal states they're going to have it all to the 9th month. A lot of these, the red states they're going to have restrictions, but I don't think anyone's going to totally ban them. Okay. So, and Tomas Runeman, I know. Am I going to find a new job opportunity soon? Maybe move somewhere?
Yes, he will move. I think he's even maybe moving into a different state.
Okay.
So be open to that. It's going to be a big change. Yeah.
Will it be a good change?
Good. Very, very positive. I see mountains. I don't know where he is right now, but I see mountains. It feels like I'm not necessarily Colorado, but sort of that mountainous, climate and stuff. So
awesome. All right. That is all we have time for. Thank you so much. You guys, please be sure you share this, subscribe, hit the notification bell, yada, 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 and check out Courtney Dillon at CourtneyDillon.com. She does so many things.
Thank you guys
so much. This was fun. I love you all. And remember, give your names. I mean, at least part of your name and city or town. We can help you a lot more.
We'll see you. Well, next month.
In a month.
We'll cocktail hour. Yeah.
Cocktail hour. Yes.
Yeah.
We're not going to have it this Monday because it's July 4th. We're going to have it the following Monday.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Okay.
Talk to you guys.